8 disposals himself. Still 2 tough quarters ahead. And it begins in the middle with Goldstein poking it forward. There's Stringer starting in the heart again. Can't escape. Smells danger. Chips it into the middle. Bombers ready to roll again. He just waits for a moment. Laverde summed it all up. Zaharakis had a bit of a quiet one. And he played that smartly for Mitch Brown. Mitch Brown at the other end. Tries to hand some out to the Kangaroos. And he has. Essendon back in front.
So, I mean, these players, these North Melbourne players in the past 6 weeks want this. They want body on body.
Outside, Rovat. He waited until he saw something he liked. That was Ben Brown. And he just held it long enough. And he dobs that one through safely. So it's back to level again at Marvel Stadium. Super
impressive part here. How many efforts are involved in that? Yeah,
haven't completely fixed all season. Ooh, no whistle. Oh, and he gets dislodged. Was it in the back? 15 disposals, 8 score involvements. Another one to come right here, right now. Every kick's going to count today, and that one, it looked narrow. Langford to Parrish, to Clark, to Sard, and the danger grows and grows. And then fades.
Well, on the scoreboard.
So, an absolute Barry Crocker. And Merritt is going to try and make them pay the full toll. Mitch Brown to shoot. Needs to be good for a second. He is. They are the superior team at the moment.
When goals are hard to come by, and they have been since quarter time, that's just a gift. And you just...
Gee, couldn't have made the handball more aerial. He made life extremely difficult for Zaharakis, but the Bombers are fighting through everything. Grelfie wasn't sure. He's still not sure. Oh, Stringer. That was superb football, but it doesn't end in a goal. And halts the Roos' progress. Thomas, little chisel, ball. Great effort from Hooker. Gets roundly applauded. Brown still might get the goal. Yes, yes, no. Runs to the right. Stringer back in the square. Seems like the most logical target. Got it. Won't be easy. The harder the kick, the bigger the stage, the better he is! Got it on a string as Jake now.
It's front spot, but he wants to watch the footy as well. So you know Jake Stringer's not strong overhead. You know he's not going to run and launch and sit on your shoulders. So you've got front position. The only way he's going to beat you is on the lead. Just a desire for a defender to watch the footy. And what about the finish? Unconventional, you would almost call that in the modern game, wouldn't you? Well, a drop punt.
That's right, the goal square.
Stringer with 3 goals too. Now the Roos get an opportunity. They had to snaffle this. Rovat was already moving before he had the footy. A fumble from Redmond. They pounced, and Ben Brown kicks an absolutely vital goal for the Roos. Hope he kicks his 4th.
Oh, this is as complete a game as a key forward in the modern game that you will find. And so Hooker rolls the dice. So Brown goes over to get numbers. Hooker half hedges his bets. Do I roll back and wait for the kick, or do I...
Had a couple of good running mates. Gleeson, now Langford, eyes up, Stringer deep, Stringer strong. And McDonald, Tipperwoody, it's a 1-2 punch at the moment. He's just teasing them. He's in another lead. McDonald, Tipperwoody. One of the goals of the season. No wonder they got a rap song about him.
One of those moods, he gets in this mood where he just keeps fighting the footy and no one can lay a hand on him. What about the dancing there? That's a joy to watch. How good. An absolute joy. And there was a bit of the whole Stringer... Pittard set up in that, because McDonald Tipperwoody's man realised that Pittard's a bit undersized, came off.
Deep ball. Zeeble playing forward at the moment. A hard man to dislodge, and he's going to get a free kick, or one of them is. It is Zeeble's ball.
It's a long way out for this snap here, Rui. You've really got to flush this nicely to get it to come back around.
Played last year primarily as a forward in the first part of this year. Not an easy shot. It's hard. He's giving them great energy. Oh, what a leap. He didn't know what he was doing once he got up there. No, those after effects. McGrath stretching out. Redmond, the kick into the 50, all important, but never eventuated. And Natalie Gleeson, he sees movement, which is the most viable. Goes long towards Langford. He's marked it. Did he push him? No. Langford, plumb in front to take them to 19 points. Great corner from the Bombers, and they're finally getting a reward.
Where the weakness is, or where the weakness lies in the opposition, and then you try and isolate and get the effective play like you did there. So
Crafty little kick. Oh, Gleeson.
this could be it.
Probably didn't need to take the kick. Big kick. Back to the square. Essendon got all the numbers there, and that's pretty easy fodder. He can get the message. They need a mark. Ben Brown could be the man. Underneath, rush kick, high kick, Ahern. And that ends.
Simpkins got his hands full, but Mitch Brown had Pittard, which is a worry.
Simpkins started that. Zeeble, can he finish it? Ben Brown is the biggest threat. And Hooker's done well to worry him out of that. Lucky's there as well. Ben Brown. Ben Brown. Of course it was Ben Brown. It's for North. It cuts the margin to 11, if successful. And it is. Long way to go in this game yet. Been forced right back on their heels. Williams. And Zerha backs back into the pocket and takes the tumbler.
4-1, that's the key.
Kick 3 in the first quarter. And he's missed the lot, I reckon, here.
Physical game, and Carl Hooker's just battling a bit.
Here he comes. He's up early. He's got it.
And you look at Carl Hooker now. He looks like, and this, I'm not saying this from a.
He knows the gravity of the moment for North Melbourne. He moves out to the right. It was a strange sort of run into the down there. Pollock might try. Oh, he does. He just curled it back. Ben Brown fell over. Thomas stood up, and now he really has to stand up. So he got the ball right here and right now. It's tight. He knows it. Bottle that. Put it through, and North are back to 4.
Canada gets done inside. 9 inside 50s to 1 for the quarter. And now they're starting to get a bit of reward. 2 goals. It's a bit of a dominance too. From a clearance situation, it's...
Redmond. McMillan, Ahern, Zerha.
Clever.
And Brown. It's the way home for North. Last year, Ben Brown. Here he is in round 17 to give North the lead again. What a time to kick his 6th goal. Big Ben Brown.
This is the reason why they just might have to get him off Brown, because he hasn't got the mobility to go with him. We understand, we concede that he's got some issues. Ben Brown is going to be targeted.
Is that mobility or decision-making, though? So he's rolled the dice there that they're going to bomb it in long.
I can only assume that it's decision-making based on his immobility, if you know what I mean.
Maybe shield to the outside. Clark manufactured. It was an awkward right foot kick, and it's marked by Tarrant.
This last quarter.
Thomas gives it plenty. McGrath going to be tested. Zeeble read it well but didn't mark it. McDonald Tipperwoody has to show that he can defend as well. Oh, was that high? He ducked. Play on. Taylor thought he was going to get the free. He might go against him now. It will.
Good decision.
Yeah, once he called duck.
Back on him because Hooker just cannot go.
Simpkin kicks to him anyway. Ben Brown. He almost beat the lot. Cunnington.
Well, Cameron Mooney's spot.
And now Saad gets a deep probing ball. Can he take the mark? He can. Laverde. Scored a goal in the last quarter. The Kangaroos have all the momentum, but Essendon, well, they can't take the lead back. Finally gets it under his control. Zerha couldn't stop him. Saad, McGrath, Merritt. Here's the kick. Oh, it's the same again.
Well, the Bombers forwards, they've got
his best. Up come from all angles. Brown. Kangaroos can get it forward. Bombers are ready to go to work. Francis takes it wide. McKenna eventually gets it under his control. Oh, what confidence. He kicks it. Clark almost. Fantasia been missing all day. Laverde in the square. Pulses racing everywhere. Oh, who else? McDonald. Tipperwoody.
He's kicked it.
McDonald Tipperwoody has kicked an unbelievable goal. Oh,
thought for a second it couldn't be him, and then Simpkin just leaves McDonald Tippermoody. He had him shoulder to shoulder as the ball came in, Rui, and then started watching and spectating, and then left him to go to the contest. And McDonald Tippermoody kicks what is the seal, I'm sure.
The finish from that side too, the goals are getting smaller and smaller the more the ball travels from that side.
Kangaroos with a 6-6-6 need to get it out of the middle. It comes out to the wing. McGrath. Down goes Atley. Down goes McGrath, but out comes the ball. And the Bombers are going to triumph, and what a triumph it is! The sweet sound out of the siren. They found a way, and they win by 5, and everyone is completely exhausted.